The previous speaker, while very interesting, had nothing to do with this amendment. Number two, if the sponsor of this amendment really cared about domestic violence victims, he would have voted to close the boyfriend loophole, which he did not. Number three, the presence of a gun in domestic violence situations increases the risk of homicide by women by 500%. And this statistic is a grim reminder of why there should not be an exemption for domestic violence victims. So pass this amendment, and you'll see an increase in homicides of women by 500%. I yield back. Who seeks recognition? For what purpose does Mr. Roy seek recognition?
Move to strike last word.
Gentleman is recognized.
I support the amendment from the gentleman from Kentucky. I would note that the chairman just said that the existence of a firearm, I think he might have said in the household, I'm not sure, increases the likelihood of violence by 500% or something of that nature. I mean, I'd say, well, not if the woman holds it. And then secondly, then if you're just saying a firearm generally, I would say, well, then the next step for the chairman is to limit all firearms, which, let's get to the heart of it, right? We know that that is where our colleagues wish to go, because that's been stated any number of times over the last several decades, and by many of the members of not just this committee, but my colleagues on the other side of the aisle, generally in the entire House. And that's the reality. I mean, just a few weeks ago, we were debating another piece of legislation. You said, well, this isn't, we're not going to ban weapons, and here we are banning weapons. That's the reality.